Biography. Ausubel was born on October 25, 1918 and grew up in Brooklyn, New York. He studied at the University of Pennsylvania where he graduated with honors in 1939. Receiving a bachelor's degree majoring in psychology, Ausubel later graduated from medical school in 1943 at the Middlesex University, where he went on to complete a rotating internship at the Government Hospital, located in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, New York. Following his military service with the U.S. Public Service, Ausubel earned his MA and PhD in developmental psychology from Columbia University in 1950. He continued to hold a series of professorships at several schools of education. In 1973, Ausubel retired from academic life and devoted himself to his psychiatric practice. During his psychiatric practice, Ausubel published many books as well as articles in psychiatric and psychological journals. In 1976, he received the Thorndike Award from the American Psychological Association for distinguished psychological contribution to education. At the age of 75 in the year 1994, Ausubel retired from the professional life to devote himself full-time to writing, from which four books resulted.
Focus of ausubel theory. The most important factor influencing learning is the quantity, clarity, and organization of the learner's present knowledge. This present knowledge consists of facts, concepts, propositions, theories, and raw perceptual data that the learner has available to him or her at any point in time. This comprises his or her cognitive structure. Meaningful learning takes place when an idea to be learned is related in some sensible way to ideas that the learner already possesses. Ausubel believes that before new material can be presented effectively, the student's cognitive structure should be strengthened. When this is done, acquisition and retention of new information is facilitated. The way to strengthen the student's cognitive structure is by using advanced organizers that allow students to already have a bird's eye view or to see the big picture of the topic to be learned even before going to the details. Ausubel proposed four processes of meaningful learning. These are derivative subsumption, correlative subsumption, superordinate learning, and combinatorial learning. Derivative subsumption. This describes the situation in which the new information you learn is an example of a concept that you have already learned. For example, let's say you have acquired a basic concept such as a ball. You know that a ball is round and it can bounce. Now you learn about a kind of ball that you have never seen before. Let's say a volleyball. That conforms to your previous understanding of a ball. Your new knowledge of a volleyball is attached to your concept of a ball without substantially altering that concept in any way. So in ausubel's theory, you had learned about volleyball through the process of derivative subsumption. Correlative subsumption. New material is an extension or elaboration of what is already known. For example, you see a new ball. It's a football. This ball is not round. In order to accommodate this new information, you have to change or expand your concept of a ball to include the possibility of a ball not being round. Superordinate learning. Imagine that the child was well acquainted with banana, mangoes, and apples, but the child did not know until he was taught that these were all examples of fruits. In this case, the child already knew a lot of examples of the concepts, but did not know the concept itself until it was taught to him. This is superordinate learning. Combinatorial learning. This is when newly acquired knowledge combines with prior knowledge to enrich the understanding of both concepts. The first three learning processes all included new information that relates to a hierarchy at a level that is either below or above previously acquired knowledge. Combinatorial learning is different. It describes a process by which the new idea is derived from another idea that is neither higher nor lower in the hierarchy, but at the same level. It is a lot like a learning by analogy. For example, to teach someone about how plants breathe, you might relate it to previously acquired knowledge of human respiration, where man inhales oxygen and exhales carbon dioxide.
Hi, good day. I'm Joanna Marie Mandak, the degree holder of the subject Facilitating Learning under Mrs. Monteroso. And today I'm going to discuss about the four processes of meaningful learning by ausubel. Hope you enjoy it. Ausubel's four processes of meaningful learning. The first one is derivative subsumption. Derivative subsumption describes a situation in which the new information you learn is an example of a concept that you have already learned. For example, you have acquired the basic concept of a bird that have feathers, beak, and lays egg. Now, you learn a new kind of bird, which is a blue jay. New knowledge of blue jay is attached to your concept of bird. You had learned about blue jay through the process of derivative subsumption. Second one is correlative subsumption. New materials and extension are elaboration of what is already known, broaden the idea of an old information. For example, you saw a kind of bird that has a big body, long legs and neck, can run fast but can't fly. You include the concept of ostrich to your previous concept of bird. The third one is superordinate learning. An individual is able to give a lot of examples of the concept but does not know the concept itself unless it is taught. For example, a child knows the concept of apple, guava, banana, etc. And he don't know that it is a fruit unless someone told him that it is a fruit. This is a superordinate learning. And last is combinatorial learning. Combinatorial learning describes a process by which the new idea is derived from another idea that is neither higher nor lower in the hierarchy but at the same level.
Today we're going to be talking about advanced organizers. Advanced organizers are a visual representation of the information that you're presenting. They help you to organize your content as well as to arrange and sequence the ideas that you're presenting. They're ideal for new material because they help to move and flow from the general ideas to the specific. When is it a good time to use advanced organizers? They can be used in a variety of settings. If you are giving a lecture, advanced organizers can help you to guide the lecture and move through the sequence of the lecture, as well as to summarize the content, to get to the point, to give instructions for new ideas, and to also brainstorm with a group of people.
Types of advanced organizer.